Something's fishy.
Hey guys, I'm Shark Zone, and in today's video, I'll be talking about how to get level 6 or 7 in League of Legends, and the easiest way to get an S rank in game. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button because it really helped me out a lot. So the way to even get level 6 or 7 champions is by getting S ranks on level 5 champs. You also need blue essences, League of Legends currency, to upgrade your badge to level 6 or 7. When you get level 6 or 7, you are able to flash your mastery badge in game, showing off to your opponents your skill or BMing them after you kill them. So to get a level 6 or 7 mastery badge, the first step is to simply get a level 5 champ, and it's by playing the game over and over on the same character. The change from level 5 to 6 or 6 to 7 is the sound it makes when you flash it and the design like color. Once you are level 5 on your champ, try to have around 5,000 blue essence ready to level up your mastery because each costs around 2,450. So, let's talk about how to get an S rank. The grading rank system in general is comparing your stats of your MMR game to the stats of everyone else. So simply, if the average KDA of Yasuo is 2.34 and you get a 3.50, that's an S-worthy game. The thing is, to getting an S, it takes more than just getting more kills than the average player in your rating. It takes warding more, taking more objectives, and things like that. A really common reason why people don't get S ranks when they go things like 12 and 6 is because their CS count is too low or they have too many deaths. CS is more important than kills when it comes to gold, and if you don't have more than the average player in your MMR, you will never get an S rank. How KDA works is you don't even have to have an insane amount of kills because assists and kills count as the same amount of points. It takes all your kills and assists, adds them up, then divides them by your deaths. So if you have 0 or 1 deaths, your KDA will be perfect with as many kills and assists you have. Basic rule of thumb if you want an S is if you get 2 or more deaths, it's extremely hard for you to get one. Try to play extremely passive and farm to the best of your abilities, and that will easily get you an S in your game. If you get an A+, which I know many times that will happen, it's because of one of the reasons I mentioned in this video. Really focus on other things like farm, objective participation, kill participation, vision score, etc. Winning or losing games isn't really a factor on whether you get an S or not, but generally, if you win the game, more towers will be taken by you, and there's a lot more room to improve your score on all stats, and you can finish with that S. A special tactic I've heard people do is go things like Zed Jungle, something most people troll on and do somewhat well, and then easily get an S rank. I personally think that it can actually work if you play Zed Jungle well, but it's too hard for me to execute, and I rather play champs where they belong. Also, a side note, I play things like Leona Jungle in my videos, and even when I go things like 10-0 and gank a lot, I still end up with an A+, so it's just a strat that personally doesn't work for me. If the game doesn't go long enough, you usually will end up with an A+, so I highly recommend, if possible, make the game go to the 25 to 35 minute mark where your stats can really show. When you also get an S rank, it will provide you with a chest, and if you're only doing it for that reason, I highly recommend just playing a simple mage where you can get a nice CS count on and a perfect KDA, and that's the easiest way to get an S rank. This isn't really an extremely nice idea to do for players in your game and on the other team, but you could get a rank like Iron 4 and Flex Q and just play in that rank to get S's because again, it's based off the MMR you play in. Over time, you will get an S rank no matter what if you keep grinding because eventually you will get a good rank from a perfect situation where you are better than your laner and can control the game. There is no real competitive advantage rank 6 or 7 mastery points on your champ provides, but it's just a fun achievement to do to really show off your skills on your champ. My personal favorite mastery badge is 6 because of the sound it makes, and purple being my favorite color. If you are just doing this for chests, the easiest way to get them is by buying them with RP in the shop, and if you want to save the most money, buy them in a bundle. If you get Hextech chest and keys to hopefully get one skin you really want, of course the easiest way to get that specific skin is by buying it straight up instead of relying on odds of luck. In total, the amount of time you will spend trying to get a level 5 champ is around 20 to 30 games, and to get a level 6 or 7, if you get an S every day, you can get level 7 in 2 to 3 days. You can get an S rank in all player versus player game modes like ARAM, Earth, or Summoner's Rift. ARAM is extremely hard to get an S rank on because of the amount of deaths you will have, and I highly don't recommend you play that. You need 2 mastery tokens to get level 6 on your champ, and again, to accomplish that, you need to get an S rank on your champion. All the ways to upgrade your mastery token is either by blue essence, same champion shard, or same champion permanent. To get a level 7 champ, you need 3 mastery tokens with an S or higher because S minuses won't be accepted at that point. Pretty obvious, you need to be level 6 to get to level 7 mastery, and you can't skip stages. If you're trying to do a strategy where you go things like Zed jungle in hopes you get an S, keep in mind that the game tracks where your movement is on the map for the early game, and if you're mostly mid, they will consider you as a mid laner. For the somewhat majority of the early game, try staying in your jungle just for a little bit so that way they can identify you as one. This is very simple yet cheesy tactic to getting an S rank, but it requires a friend or buddy. Basically, have someone normally play something like Zed mid, the person that wants to get the S on, then have your duo partner play something like Yuumi or Lulu, and then after the 10-minute mark, have them support you for the rest of the game, providing shields and heals, so that way in team fights and throughout the game, you will be unstoppable. The bad part about this strat is you will be leaving your ADC alone for the rest of the game getting focused, but technically, it's shifting power from your marksman to another person that can carry. It actually can work in rank 2 because it's a professional strat called funneling, which is really popular in competitive and boosting. Yuumi and Lulu can really work for anything like Xerath, Akali, Lee Sin. Anything that provides damage, these champs can support for. Yuumi and Lulu are very versatile champs, but if you have something like Zed mid, you could pair it up with a Leona or Alistar, both great champs at setting up ganks or engaging fights. The only thing you have to worry about is your ADC rage quitting, since you are leaving them alone having to fight for themselves, which is why I recommend you support them for as long as needed until they are well off and fed and can survive by themselves. When you do a funneling strat with your duo partner, remember you two are the powerhouses of the team, and when one or both of you dies, the other team can quite easily end the game or take an objective like Baron. You may be able to discover a new funneling strat, or some may even call boosting strat, by continually playing random duo comps like Alistar Tryndamere and seeing what actually works. But with people like Master Yi or Jax, Taric or Kayle seems to be the best option because they provide invulnerability. So quickly, let's recap everything we talked about in this video. To upgrade your champ to another level, you need either Blue Essence, that champion shard, or that champion's permanent. Getting an S rank won't help you competitively, but it adds nice BM in game and it really shows off your skill at the champ you are playing. Riot compares everything, so you just having a lot of kills won't guarantee you that S rank. Try having less than 2 deaths in the games where you really want an S, because your kills and assists get divided by them, making your KDA. Focus on taking objectives, vision score, and CS to ensure that you get an S, comparing high to the other players in your rating. You can play things like Zed jungle or Tryndamere mid to hopefully compare really nicely to getting that S rank. Try keeping the games by the 25-minute mark to the 35-minute mark, so that way you have time to show off your stats and what's required for an S or S minus. You could try funneling strategies to ensure that you get the kills needed for an S with another duo partner or friend. Simple mage champs are the easiest to get S ranks on, in my opinion. It takes a lot of grinding and patience to get a level 6 or 7 champion. Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please smash that like button because it really helped me out a lot. Comment what you want to see next, and I mean anything, and subscribe to see more like this in the future. If you haven't, make sure to follow me on twitch.tv, or you can watch some of these videos live. I'm Shark Zone, here with another video, and I'm out. Peace. Oh! This is the 1v1 of the century, and it goes to me. Easy. Now that we're 6, it literally makes everything 10 times easier. Look, we're gonna gank top. If he can land the hook. Just hook him, man. Why is your E always down? Literally non-stop. Always down. Just look at this. Ready? Is he gonna try to escape me? He can't. We have barrel. And our shield. Yeah, you're not gonna get the kill, Darius. I did 100% of the damage. A little counter jungling wouldn't be bad. steal his red buff. I want to gank though. You know, I'm pretty fed, so I should be able to just come into every lane and destroy. Come on, Zed. Oh, Zed, you're really going in. Oh, why does my eye burn? Oh!